Good morning, everyone. It's just me, C.W. Stratton. If you want to follow me a little more, check out my blog as well, cwstratton.blog. Just wanted to touch base with everyone real quick. More specifically, I'm going to be a little more unconventional with relaying some information. Normally, I'm, relaying information about mindfulness and meditation and, those kinds of things, living on purpose. However, what I'm going to be in the future, in future videos, and even in a blog, that I'll be mentioning some really, really sensitive information, and probably some information that people aren't really touching on as much as they probably should. And this is about mental health and the African American male. There's a lot that's going on in our society today. We have a lot of young people that are very wounded for whatever reason. And I'm not just talking about physically wounded. There are a lot of emotional scars that a lot of our young males have endured. And a lot of what we're seeing is a result of some of those scars. So trying to, get a message out there to, bring home the need for assistance and bring home the need for help and because traditionally, in the African American community, males, females, whomever, we didn't seek counseling or anything like that. And this is not a video about promoting people to go to counseling or whatever, but trying to get an opportunity for people to get a space to talk about their experiences and be able to assess how those experiences have manifested into their current situation and some of the things that they may be dealing with. Substance abuse is a result. There's crime, there's violence, a number of things that occur as a result of some of these scars. One thing I was talking to a colleague, and we were talking about some of these scars. So, the old adage, whatever goes on in my house stays in my house. Don't take our business out in the street. And most of the times when that message is relayed, it's because there's something really bad or really negative going on in the home, and they don't want anybody outside of the home to know. So just imagine as we're relaying that information to young kids, and generation after generation, and we're relaying that information to young kids, and they're enduring that, and they're holding on to these secrets and holding on to this pain. And then what we do is we say, go out into the world and be the best person you can be. And when you fail, guess what? I'm going to stand right there and tell you you failed and tell you how you screwed up, right? How sad is that? And we're trying to figure out why are these young people who are now adults functioning at the levels that they're functioning now. Some of the shortcomings that they're experiencing. They don't have a space to talk about these things. They don't have a space to assess and to sort out what was going on in the past and how is reflective in the current situation. We are young people today that are suffering right now. Before we used to say, people are suffering in silence. However, our young people are suffering out loud right now. So for us as adults and responsible adults, and there's some great people in your communities that can really assist, but don't be afraid to reach out for assistance. This is a big deal. So once we change the pattern that we're accustomed to, things will change. Thank you. And I will be relaying more information regarding this. I will be working on a blog post as well to be more in depth, but stay tuned for future videos. Peace out.